Welcome to HeavenForbid.org. In this demo, we're going to give you a tour of HeavenForbid's member area. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first we're going to want to log into our member account. In the previous demo, you saw how to create your account. So now that the account has been created, we're going to go ahead and log in. Okay, once logged into your member account, you will be directed to your member control panel. Here you'll be able to quickly choose what information you want to update and store securely within your member account. So let's do a quick overview. Let's start with the account settings. This area of your account allows you to update the following information: your basic information about yourself, contact information, pictures, credit cards on file, medical info, and as you can see, much more. The family member area section, this section allows you to add a list of family members to your account. Family members added to your account will be given member access to basic information about you. This feature allows family members in the event of an emergency to access basic information about you. So adding a member is pretty simple. You simply click on Add Member and you insert all the information that the system asks you for. Once a member is added, you can add contact information about the member, where they live and information that you want to keep on file. You can also add any medical information about your member. If you have in this case, a son that has allergies or is allergic to some kind of medication, you can add that information in here. And you can also give them access to your information. So here, for this particular person, they have access to one member, and I'll demo how that works later so you can see what they see. Okay, and then you can also add an image or a picture of that person. So we have a demo picture here, but you can see you can add multiple images about that person. Okay, and you can always edit and delete these items. So very powerful here. You can add members of your family and keep all their contact information, medical information, and you can give them access to others or in this account or your information, and it allows them to access it in the event of an emergency. So let's keep going down the list here. So let's go to credit cards. Real simple here. You can add a credit card. This section allows you to securely store all your credit card bank information. This is great in the event that you lose your card. And if you do, you can simply log in. You can retrieve the phone numbers or the name of the company that has your credit card. So for example, if I click on Add Credit Card, it's going to ask me for my credit card number, a bunch of information in regards to the credit card. And if I was to lose the card, I could always go back, log into my account, go back into here, and I can see the name on the card. Of course, would be your name or whosever card it was on your account. And you can see the bank name and contact information for the bank. So if you needed to contact them to cancel your card, you'd have that information here. Okay. Important documents. This area allows you to document where you currently keep important documents. Just imagine that you forget where you have your will or your trust. With this system or this tool, you can record the document type, how you filed it, the location of the document, and any other important information. So for example, here we have life insurance. We can click here so you can see what we did. So you have an option to select the type of document it is, the filing system, where you have it, location of the document, phone numbers in regards to that document, and then of course if there's any agencies tied to that. And of course you can add other notes in here as well. It's really important. Sometimes we forget where we put our important documents, passports, and things like that. This is a great way to keep track. All right, so your medical file. Now this is your personal medical file. This allows you to add a list of doctors and also add any health conditions you may have. Adding your medical information can help family members find valuable information about your health in the case of an emergency. So here, of course, you can add doctors and you can add their information, even for yourself, just to be able to get a hold of them. You can also edit it at a later time if you need to. Okay, same thing if you have any conditions. You can add any conditions you have that are important for your family members to know. Okay, let's move on. So pets. So here you can add, allows you to add information about your pets. So you can go in here and you can add the type of dog it is, or type of pet type in the name of the pet, and what it is. In this case, it's a dog. And you can, after you add the pictures, you can actually click on the pictures, so you can see a picture of your little pet. All right, let's move on to properties. So this area is great for you to store documents and images of your current properties. You can use this to catalog real estate properties, cars, and other valuables. This is great to have in the event you need to inventory your personal property and real estate. So as you can see here, you can add a property. You could call property name and property description, what it is, and you can upload an image, and you can upload any documents relating to that type of property. So in this example, I believe we have a sample here. We have a name of the property and then property type, investment, and this would be the image, and we could upload other documents in regards to this. So for those of you who have real estate, this is a great way to kind of keep track of real estate. It's also a great way to keep track of if you have collector cars, or if you have anything that's valuable in your home that you want to have inventoried. Heaven forbid you ever have a fire in your house, you can have inventoried all the expensive items that you have, and if anything was to ever happen in your home, you would always have access to this via the internet anywhere in the world. Alright, so let's move on. So this area, the image library, it's great to keep just images, things that you want to hold on to that are important. You can create categories and you can upload images. I'm not going to spend too much time here. It's pretty self-explanatory. Same thing with podcasts and videos. The next area, though, I think is really, really important is looking for my child. So this area allows you to send out a blast email to friends and family about a missing person, not necessarily just a child. So what's great about this area is you can add as many emails as you want in here. And once you add emails or contact people that you want to send email blast to, once you have that set up, you can click on email blast, and you can actually add an email blast, and you can select the folks you want to send the email blast to, and you can tell them about the person. So let's say that my son is missing, so I'm going to click on that and click on his name, and I can type in information about when the last time I saw him, what he was wearing, and who to call. And once you fill all this out, you would hit send, and it actually sends an email to the people in your to the people in your list here. So that's pretty cool. And then those folks can obviously send that information on to their friends and family. So let me show you what that email looks like. Let me pull over and find my email so I can give you an example of what the email looks like when they receive it. Okay, so this is what the email would look like that you would receive in the case you do an email blast. It would come from admin@heavenforbid.org, and it would be generated to the folks on that list that you had. The subject would be look for my family member. You would see a picture of the family member, information about the family member, the name, date of birth, age, relation to you, last seen, what they were wearing, and then whom they may contact. So as you can see, this is very powerful because not only can you receive this email, but you could also forward it to all your friends and other family members to help find this missing person or missing child. So let's talk about a couple of things. So the address book, simply just an area to keep track of a basic address book, information about family members or friends. The system also has the ability for you to download everything you have inputted in here into an Excel spreadsheet. It downloads in CSV form, which you can open up in Excel, and allows you to download everything. So if you want to keep a paper copy of all this information, you can always do that. All right, so that's the basic overview of what you get when you sign up as a member with HeavenForbid.org. And in the next video, I'll show you how you can add a family member and how you can give them access to information about you or any other member in your family. So thank you for watching this video, and we can't wait for you to become a member.